What's good, Cowboys fans? We are finna get ready and do a 5-round mock draft. Felt like we've been studying enough players. Got some more videos coming out, but it's time to do a first iteration of a mock draft. Now, the Cowboys fans, we got a new staff coming in. They're bringing a power run scheme, seemingly. They're going to lean heavy on the run game, but that doesn't mean that we still need help on the edges with the wide receiver. We need more weapons for Dak Prescott. Defensively, we know Eberflus is running a 4-3 scheme. I feel like he's going to need more, we need more D tackles for sure. We're going to need more edges. Pretty much, I'm going to be honest with y'all, positional needs, every position on this roster is going to be a positional need. Like, if I had to narrow down the top 4, running back, D tackle, wide receiver, and people are not going to hate me for this, but offensive line is a top need, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. But like, we are not going to be able to function and fill all these needs within 1 year unless we get some activity from the front office in this free agency, whether it be trades or just signing guys in general. And I don't mean the bottom of the barrel. Before you can go to the grocery store, you need to take proper inventory of the fridge of what you got so you can let Chef Shoddy cook. Okay, so we need to be able to go in this draft with some needs being met, some pressure being alleviated from the scouting department in order for us to function. And also, we need to emphasize in signing some of our own guys back. Okay, guys like Jordan Lewis, Osa Digazua, and Micah Parsons need to be signed back and early as possible, okay? So we can see what we have within the cap and we can see what we need within the depth chart. We're not going to have a winning season if we don't, complete these on the checklist first. Also, just a suggestion out there, trading for a guy like Trey Hendrickson, a DN from the Cincinnati Bengals who's on an expiring deal. I feel like they can be crucial as well. Getting some DN help, taking that need off of the draft board so we can focus in on other areas. But make sure to comment down below, what do you think some of our biggest needs for the Cowboys going into this draft? Okay, with the first pick of the draft, of the 2025 NFL draft, the Dallas Cowboys select and lose takes draft. Of course, I'm going Ashton Jeanty. What is there not to like about this kid? He's a explosive running back. He's durable. He has all that mileage on his tires, and he has not broken down once. If you have questions about his, competition he's played, that's what the Oregon game is for. If you let me talk to you long enough, I'll somehow answer that question also with the Penn State game. Even though he didn't go off on that game, the fact of the matter is that they put 7 to 8 guys on a box. The amount of gravity that this man literally commanded on a national football, national televised game attention, that is, to me, is like, it's going to do wonders for our backfield. It's going to do wonders for Dak. Dak needs that type of effect. We haven't had that effect since his rookie year, okay, when we had Ezekiel Elliott and how he commanded just 1 or 2 more guys into the box. Oh, this guy's going to be explosive. He can catch the ball out the backfield. He can block. He's slippery. He is what we need to get a jolt to this running game, and we have the perfect coaching in place that we're going to get more productivity into the offensive line. I can't wait. Other iterations, I have to put this in because, man, it took me like 5 mock drafts, y'all, for me to get the Ashton Jeanty pick, because there's other teams out there that are legitimately considering drafting Jensen, even though they have more needs. Other guys that is, within this range of being picked, of course, Emeka Egbuka, Luther Burden, Mike Green, DN from Marshall. I'm sorry, Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State, Luther Burden from Missouri. And then sneaky, that's making some heavy treadway, but we're going to have a receiver video coming out soon. Matthew Golden, receiver out of Texas. I'm going to go into deeper to why he's being mentioned, and man, he's one of my top wide receivers as well. Sneaky guy, good route runner, solid hands. We got more on that coming soon, okay? But also, I wanted to discuss, if you get blanked out in some of these, picks here before you get to 12, there is a possible trade back scenario, okay? And if I was trading back, who I would be targeting, I will be targeting a D tackle, in my opinion, and it's Kenneth Grant from Michigan. in my D tackle video, everybody loved it, and that was a key name. One of the guys I love, freakishly big human being, incredibly athletic, and I feel like if we can get that in a trade back scenario and grab a couple of more picks, because we need to fill out this team. Like I told you, we need almost every single position on this Cowboy team. And also, you know, Mike Green out of Marshall, like I said, or Marion Hampton, if Golden, if he's there. I don't think he will be there. But that is the first round pick scenario. Tell me if y'all are opposed to this first round pick. But moving on to the second round pick for the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all gonna hate me. Y'all gonna hate me. I am going to take Tyler Booker, guard from Bama. Now, you're gonna hate me, but this is my preference. I feel like offensive line is a sneaky need for the Dallas Cowboys. Zach Martin is going to be gone. I believe he's going to be gone. And if I don't believe he's going to come back. And if he does come back, you still need to consider guard. The right guard position, I understand you have Brock Hoffman there, but in my opinion, I think we are suffering from a sense of, you know, we were hungry from some type of production, and the bar that Brock Hoffman had to come in and play with was a very low bar because Zach Martin was incredibly hurt, and he was just terrible. I think one game Zach Martin from PFF had a 0 as his blocking grade, you know? So Brock Hoffman, had to come in and not be that. So we sure up the guard for the future. Tyler Booker is a strong guard. He has the anchor. He plays with great leverage, great in the passing game, great in the run game. I feel like he can come in and literally be your guard for the future. Every opposing team's great D-line for this there. You see Tyler Booker just manhandling these guys, okay? I feel like he is the best guard, pure guard in this draft class, in my opinion. And I think he's pretty much the only lineman I will consider taking it in the first 2 rounds. But that's Tyler Booker out of Alabama. Other iterations of the second round pick. Obviously, if you don't go running back in the first round and you know Ashton Jitsi is not there, I feel like Caleb Johnson out of Iowa, sneaky good pick. I feel like if he's there, I would love that pick right there. Also, Savion Williams is a name that's been floating around out of TCU. I even like Jack Besh. I really, really hope if he's there. Jack Besh is a big slot guy that went off in his previous Senior Bowl. He has great film. And then lastly, if he makes it here, I think we should consider it linebacker out of Alabama, Jahad Campbell. I feel like he can come in and solve some needs, can play outside linebacker, can play the mic. We can give Eberflus a nice toy, a nice, little gift as he come in and be this new Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator and let the linebacker guru turn this man into a star. But that's the second round grade, okay? With the third round pick, the Dallas Cowboys will select, in my humble opinion, I got Azareye'h Thomas, corner out of Florida State. I go corner here because corner is a sneaky need for the Dallas Cowboys. I feel like you can go corner in the first 2 rounds. I feel like there is some guys. This is a sneaky good corner class. You desperately need a corner. Like I said, Jordan Lewis is on the verge of leaving. Trayvon Diggs is hurt, so you're gonna need a guy. And then everyone after that, Deron Bland is your only playable corner at the current moment in time. So you're gonna need to add a guy to come in and be an important depth piece, because the guy we got last year and Kalen Carson, do we really trust that? The young rookie really did struggle. Maybe he can come back and be something, but I'm not banking on it anymore with this roster. I need to, if there's a chance to improve, I'm going to improve. And we get Wanye Thomas's brother out of Florida State, long corner. You know what? Versus, faster guys, he may struggle, but the fact that he was going up there and fighting every day, there's something you can coach up in your defense. I feel like he can come in, be a good zone corner, be a good man corner. Just have him on the outside. Do not have him versus, Tez Johnson in the slot. But that is your third round selection for the Dallas Cowboys. Your fourth round selection, Jonathan Mingo out of Nah, I'm playing. I know I don't want to piss nobody up, but yeah, we do not have a fourth round pick, everyone. As you know, we traded that away and we sent it to the move for the second time in a row, and I feel like the fourth round is going to be very crucial. But quickly going into the fifth round, we got like 4 picks right now in the fifth round. That's why I want to make a trade for a guy with one of these fifth round picks, package it up, maybe get a fourth. But for my mock draft, we got 4 5th-round picks, and for the first one, I picked Nick Nash out of San Jose State. I feel like he's a dynamic receiver, a dynamic X, who's a jump ball guy, making hella grabs, catching with his hands. I love that. Running routes at San Jose State. Sneaky guy. I got a wide receiver video. I was going to go in deeper with this kid. If you follow me on Twitter, I've been talking about this guy. This guy's film is phenomenal. Then with the next pick, we got Curtis Rourke out of Indiana, a very, very, very solid quarterback. I desperately need to upgrade the backup quarterback position. I need to be able to push Dak Prescott, and I need to get Cooper Rush off my roster immediately. The Cooper Rush experiment should be over with. He's been very productive for us, but I need to upgrade that position. For my next pick, I go linebacker. Jay Higgins out of Iowa. In a linebacker video, I told you how I like this kid. The kid he just tackles extremely well, extremely strong, will put his nose in there against the run. And this is a linebacker for the future, because I believe the future of the league is going back to a mainly running league. And I feel like this is a guy that can come in and be very solid for you. Jay Higgins out of Iowa. And then for my very last pick of this 5-round mock draft, I got Ollie Gordon, running back out of OK State. He was my running back 1 coming into the season, and the guy fell off. But in the Senior Bowl, there were some good reports. There were some good runs by him, and I feel like I want to double dip in this running back class. This class is very wealthy. And I feel like Ollie Gordon can be that power back that we need, with some speed, with ability to catch the ball out the backfield, ability to block. We can coach him up, put him in the red shirt program here at Dallas, and just give him, I know they ain't gonna give him the zero cap. This iteration, I got Ashton Jeanty in the first round, Tyler Booker, guard, in the second round, Azarie Thomas, cornerback from Florida State, in the 3rd round. 4th round, you don't have a pick. 5th round, we got Nick Nash, the wide receiver, Curtis Rourke, Jay Higgins, Ollie Gordon. Let me know, what do you feel about this, these picks in this draft? I feel like this is a great start. If we do this, we can knock out a lot of key needs. I feel like the only need we need, if I was to improve, was to get a D tackle, get an edge guy in there. But that's mainly because I gave a high draft pick to the offensive line, because there is a sneaky need. Guys are fighting me on it, but I'm going to stay on my hill, and I'm going to die on that hill. Yeah, just tell me, in the comments, what do you feel? Do you feel like this is a way that the Cowboys can go? How do you feel about this draft? But I just want to leave you with this. Hey, man, this draft won't hit on nothing if the Cowboys continue to do what they've been doing for the past seasons and not participating in the free agency. We're not going to be able to fill every hole within the draft. But that's been my time. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video, comment down below, join me, follow me at LOU Takes at Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace.